2018 Toyota Tacoma. 2018 Toyota Tacoma Review. The adventure-watchy 2018 Toyota Tacoma can be a mid-size pickup with baked-in off-road capability. 4-star overall score. If excellent utility and off-road ability are priorities for your forthcoming vehicle, the 2018 Toyota Tacoma needs to be high on your own list. The useful available configurations means there's likely a Tacoma that will fit your needs, and a few of them include an impressive higher-level trail-busting capability. Alongside those specialized off-road Tacomas because of their knobby tires, upgraded suspension and off-road driving aids, you will discover street-oriented versions from the Tacoma, too. Notably, even more luxurious trim levels share their siblings' lifted stance. It creates a superior step in height plus a slightly unusual seating position. It means every Tacoma reaches at least slightly adventure-watchy. The Tacoma has some notable competition. The Honda Rig line lacks the Tacoma's rugged look, nevertheless it offers all of the practicality of the pickup plus innovative storage options, a much more car-like ride quality as well as a roomier interior. There's also the Chevrolet Colorado, which feels as though a slightly scaled-down Chevy Silverado full-size truck in many respects and contains a superior engine lineup. Overall, though, we feel the Tacoma hits the location for what most mid-size pickuppers are seeking for. Notably, we picked the 2018 Toyota Tacoma as one of best mid-size trucks just for this year. What's new? For 2018, all Tacomas gained Toyota Safety Sense P. This suite of security features includes forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure alert, automatic high beams, and adaptive cruise control. The rest from the Tacoma is unchanged, though Toyota has discontinued the 5-speed manual transmission for that 4-cylinder engine. If there we were putting down your own money for the off-road capable small truck, we'd opt for your TRD OffRoad V6 4WD. It provides an amazing amount of capability without worrying about sticker shock. The cabin comes with enough creature comforts, heated seats, a 7-inch touchscreen, wireless smartphone charging, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, plus a sunroof, so it will be an acceptable companion for just a daily commute. Trim levels and features. The Tacoma can be found in 6 trim levels. The entry-level SR may be the work truck on the bunch, while using value-oriented SR5 offering more equipment plus much more choices. Next up will be the very popular and well-equipped TRD Sport and TRD OffRoad variants. The two are indifferent on the inside, but hardware differences have the TRD OffRoad more capable if your going gets rocky. The more street-oriented Limited once was the top dog, but that on now is one of the TRD Pro, a properly capable and fully equipped off-road machine. Bare bones isn't quite the proper way to describe the low-dollar SR, essentially the most modestly equipped Tacoma in the lot. Even so, it could be had through an extended cab having a 6.1 footbed or possibly a crew cab which has a 5-foot bed, and you will choose between 2-wheel drive or part-time 4-wheel drive using a low-range transfer case. Its 2.7-liter 4-cylinder engine with 159 horsepower is paired to your 6-speed automatic transmission. For 2018, all trim levels such as SR gained forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure alert, automatic high beams, and adaptive cruise control as standard equipment. The SR is most easily identified by its dark grille and 16-inch steel wheels. But even this basic Tacoma comes having a sliding rear window, a troublesome composite bed that requires no bed liner, a movable gliet tie-down system, along with a backup camera fitted inside tailgate release handle. Inside, the 4-way adjustable cloth seats have driver's side lumbar adjustment, as well as the steering wheel tilts, telescopes, and possesses control buttons that work using the basic in-tune stereo, that helps Bluetooth and contains a USB interface. For most buyers, the SR5 would be the better deal. In addition, on the previous configurations mentioned, you can even get a long wheelbase version that pairs the crew cab together with the 6.1 footbed. Outwardly, the SR5 gains a chrome rear bumper and also a flash of chrome on its charcoal-colored grille. It's got fog lights set into its front bumper, along with the 16-inch steel wheels could be upgraded to alloys. Remote keyless entry becomes standard, its tire is covered with leather, as well as the sliding rear window uses privacy glass. There's a 4.2-inch information screen between gauges, and also the enhanced InTune head unit supports satellite radio, smartphone-enabled navigation through Scout GPS app, and Siri's free voice control. Next up could be the TRD Sport. It is offered inside the same cabin bed configurations as being the SR5, however it replaces the 4-cylinder engine that has a 278 horsepower 3.5-litre V6. All rear-wheel drive versions make use of the 6-speed automatic, but 4-wheel drive buyers can make a choice from the automatic along with a performance-oriented 6-speed manual. It incorporates 17-inch alloy wheels, body-colored fender flares and rear bumper, turn signals within the mirror housings and, everyone's favorite, a hood scoop. There's a 400-watt power outlet inside the bed, along with the crew cab's sliding rear window is power actuated. Automatic transmission-equipped trucks gain smart entry and push-button start, and many types of TRD Sports make jump to full navigation through InTune premium speakers' 7-inch touch screen. The TRD OffRoad provides the same configuration and engine options because the TRD Sport, as well as truck bed and interior and audio trimmings is the same. Visual differences will include a chrome rear bumper, textured black fender flares and also the absence from the Sport's hood scoop. Off-road performance changes loom large within this trim, and these include knobby all-terrain tires on 16-inch alloy wheels, the deletion from the front head arm, extra skid plates, a lockable rear differential, Bilstein monotube shocks, along with an advanced off-road traction control system with multiple terrain settings and crawl control. Both the TRD Sport and TRD OffRoad crew cab models might be upgraded, which has a few option packages. Feature highlights incorporate a sunroof, parking sensors, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, dual-zone automatic climate control, heated seats, leather upholstery, plus a JBL speaker upgrade and also a subwoofer. It's worth noting that the stereo upgrade isn't available on models using the manual transmission. The Limited could be the most civilized version in the Tacoma. It is only offered like a V6 powered crew cab with all the short bed in a choice of 2 or 4-wheel drive. It has body-colored flares and rear bumper, plus it rolls on 18-inch wheels with lower profile tires. It lacks the TRD OffRoad specialized off-road upgrades and it is instead upgraded with just about all on the off-road and sports optional features as standard equipment. The TRD Pro is sold only as being a crew cab that has a short bed. Also it comes only in 4-wheel drive. The V6 engine is standard, however you can select from the manual as well as the automatic transmission. It's equipped being a loaded-up TRD OffRoad but sets itself apart with special styling details, including a black throwback grille with Toyota spelled in capital letters. Most notably, it offers special Fox internal bypass shocks that provide it more off-road capability as well as being a tougher stance that's an inch broader plus an inch taller. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically is available in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S with this review provide our full test on the 2016 Toyota Tacoma TRD OffRoad Crew Cab, 3.5 liters V6, 6-speed automatic, 4WD. Note, since this test was conducted, the latest Toyota Tacoma has brought some minor equipment revisions. Our findings are broadly applicable to the year's Toyota Tacoma, however. Driving. The Tacoma steers and handles with quiet confidence on the highway, however the V6 engine and its automatic transmission don't always respond quickly to inputs. All 4WD Tacomas take advantage of Toyota's off-road design emphasis. Nevertheless, the TRD OffRoad is specially capable in the event the pavement ends. Acceleration. The 3.5-litre V6 provides multiple advances over the 4-cylinder, however it is otherwise unremarkable. Our test truck accelerated to 60 miles per hour in 8.1 seconds, and that is adequate due to the intended mission yet not class leading. Low RPM power is unimpressive. Braking. Dependable stops are straight and true. In a panic, the Tacoma will minimize from 60 miles per hour in 124 feet, and that is good for the soft off-road tires. But in typical driving, the brakes tend toward touchy and overeager, which makes it hard to execute smooth stops. Steering. The Tacoma's steering always discovers as predictable and reassuring, with smooth and progressive effort since you guide it through corners. And it feels steady and connected when cruising straight, too. The chunky leather-wrapped leader feels solid up to you. Handling. Body roll is gradual and restrained, as well as the Tacoma imparts an excellent sense of overall competence and coordination around the sorts of winding roads you inevitably must traverse about the way on the campground, ski lodge or trailhead. It feels equally secure and sure-footed out around the trail, too. Drivability. The 6-speed automatic shifts smoothly, but fuel efficiency-biased programming causes it to be reluctant to downshift. There is an ECT power button that alters the shift points for additional immediate response, but it really must be reselected whenever you restart your truck. A 6-speed manual can be acquired. Off-road. All 4 WD versions on the Tacoma do very well, though the TRD OffRoad contains the suspension, tires and abundant clearance to travel places other pickups, including other volume-selling midsize truck models, cannot. The locking differential, terrain select and crawl control systems are really the advantages. Comfort. The Tacoma has an agreeable ride quality, plus the seats are accommodating. But the high floor would make tall drivers wish to get more adjustability. Seat comfort. The seats feel at ease and supportive while their adjustments may be simple. Very tall drivers might wish to get more thigh support because from the unusual driving position. Ride comfort. The ride is notably smoother and fewer busy when compared to past Tacomas. Bilstein shocks and tall sidewalls with the 16-inch tires are skilled at filtering out small road flaws, better in many circumstances compared to Limited's 18-inch tires. Still, any blindfolded passenger knows this is really a pickup. Noise and vibration. The cabin is average for wind and road noise at highway speeds. Mechanical engine noise is nicely muted. It's not hushed such as a sedan, but it really is nevertheless a good place to pass the miles. Climate control. The standard technique is very straightforward as well as simple to operate, with prominent controls that require no explanation. The airflow is a useful one through the nice size vents. An automatic climate control system is obtainable as an option. Interior. The interior is nicely organized, with easily understood and effective controls. The cabin has a lot of space in the beginning, but tall folks might disagree. The biggest shortcomings will be the relatively tall boost to the cab as well as an odd driving position. Ease of usage. All switchgear is exceptionally an easy task to reach, understand and utilize. This includes the automatic climate control, the 4WD selector switch, the crawl control system and also the multi-terrain selector. Getting in, getting out. The Tacoma has a higher cabin floor that is certainly an outgrowth of the off-road design philosophy, which demands generous ground clearance. This makes step-in notably higher compared to trucks such as being the Colorado and Rigaline. Driving position. The Tacoma's high floor generates a legs-out driving posture that's much more being in an automobile than you'd expect. Taller drivers have a tendency to notice this for the reason the telescoping tire doesn't have enough adjustment range, forcing the crooks to scoot closer with knees bent in excess if they would otherwise. Roominess. There's a lot of personal space from the Tacoma, even so the front headroom isn't generous. You've got to get taller than average to remember, and when that will be the case you may want to think twice about that sunroof. The crew cab's back seat is not as roomy as rivals. Visibility. There's a specific view outside in all directions, along with the high seating position helps it be easy to identify the front corners. The crew cab's rear windows are large, as well as the mirrors are a superb size. The standard backup camera can be a further plus. Quality. The attractive interior features solid materials and construction. Numerous strips off-road neglected to reveal any squeaks or rattles. Utility. The Tacoma's composite bed has lots of smart cargo management features, as there are a decent quantity of places for components of and around the cab. Its tow isn't quite class-leading, but it really isn't remote the mark. Child seat fitment inside crew cab favors forward-facing seats and boosters. Small item storage. 4 cup holders reside between front seats, plus they can also hold small items. The shelf ahead of which is meant for phones, and in many trims it is a wireless charging pad. Glove box, center console box and door pockets are decent size. The rear seat backs fold toward reveal concealed bins. Cargo space. The crew cab's rear seats fold to produce a flat platform that could hold more cargo over a Colorado. Standard composite bed needs no bed liner and it has rails with movable tie-down cleats, power, LED lighting and storage bins. Removable tailgate is damped in order that it won't slam when dropped open. Child safety seat accommodation. The crew cab has 2 pairs of latch lower anchors plus a trio of upper tethers. The former are assessed relating to the cushions, along with the latter have to be accessed by folding the back seat back forward, which can be a bit of the pain. Bulky rear-facing seats force the related front seat to get slid forward. Towing. A 4WD V6 Tacoma can tow up to 6,800 pounds, which is really a solid number to get a mid-sized truck. The standard tow package incorporates hitch, wiring, extra cooling, a larger alternator and trailer sway control. Technology. We generally such as the touchscreen stereo audio because it offers large virtual buttons and employs knobs for volume and tuning chores. Supports smartphones which has a proprietary InTune app instead on the more universal Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Lags behind Honda Eagle-Line in advanced driver aids. Audio and navigation. The touchscreen audio and navigation strategy is easier to utilize than many competing systems because it's got simple volume and tune knobs, though they might be larger. The graphics do understand, high isn't much glare. Sound quality is respectable from your bass speakers. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth pairing is not difficult, nevertheless the USB-based smartphone interface requires you to definitely install the InTune app on the phone to work with some features. But the app is clunky to make use of and locks the product for other purposes, regardless of whether it's the passenger's phone. The cabin contains one USB jack. Voice control. Models equipped with all the touchscreen stereo audio such as our TRD OffRoad include navigation, phone and audio voice controls which do a reasonable job. Those which has a paired Apple iPhone can press and secure the voice button longer to interact certain commands while using more sophisticated Siri interface. Long-term road test. To find out about the Toyota Tacoma of the generation, watch our updates at A Full Year of Living which has a 2016 Toyota Tacoma TRD Offroad Crew Cab 4WD. We cover from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy. It's the same generation, and you will discover no significant year-over-year differences, so our observations still apply.